Patterson, and welcome to the Charles Mack Citizen Center video series. We have a special episode because today we'll sit down with members of the Mooresville Community Children's Theater. The Mooresville Community Children's Theater is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to providing theater, performance, education, production, and viewing experiences for the Mooresville Lake Norman region and surrounding communities, with an emphasis on including children ages 6 to 18. The Charles Mack Citizen Center has served as the home of the Mooresville Community Children's Theater over the years, with performances taking place in the Jovi Knox Auditorium at the Charles Mack Citizen Center. They recently opened a location on Main Street as well. Today, we're sitting down with a few members of the organization, along with their director, to learn more about what the Children's Theater offers and how it benefits our community. We're here with members of the Mooresville Community Children's Theater. Thank you all for sitting down with us today. Who do we have here today?
I'm Isaac. I'm a freshman at college, and I've been doing theater for about 3 to 4 years now.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I've been involved with theater and the Mooresville Community Children's Theater since 2013, about 7 years.
Hi, I'm Garrett, and I'm a 9th grader, and I don't know, I think it's about 6 years with Mooresville.
I'm Stephen James. I am older than school grade, and I started doing theater with Mooresville Children's Theater when I was 14 years old.
I got involved at around freshman year of high school. My mom actually forced me to take a theater class. Why? I don't know. But she said it actually helped me with my public speaking.
The reason I got involved was because my brother did it. He did Seussical, and I was like, oh yeah, no, he did Les Mis. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I wanted to,
So I got involved with the Mooresville Community Children's Theater because I am originally from Lexington, and when I lived in Lexington, I didn't have very many theater opportunities. My mom was involved with a charity group that did like the props and the sets for adult shows, and I had always wanted to do something along the lines. And then when I came here to Mooresville, I saw my opportunity with Beauty and the Beast, Mooresville Community Children's Theater back in 2013, and I was like, Mom, I want to do this. And so I took the shot, and I'm 15 now, and that's where I've been ever since. So.
Well, I started here as an actor when I was 14 years old, back in 2003. I performed in my very first musical, The Musical Adventures of Oliver Twist, where I met some of my best friends that I still have today. And then whenever I moved back to North Carolina briefly from New York City, I started choreographing for Mooresville Community Children's Theater and met Garrett actually in their production of Aladdin Jr. when he played Iago.
So my favorite character that I've played so far with this company, I would have to say, is Winnie the Pooh in House at Pooh's Corner.
My favorite character was probably my first, Iago in Aladdin.
Probably my favorite character I've played so far was LeFou when I was in Beauty and the Beast here with Mooresville.
One of the things the Mooresville Community Children's Theater does is provide scholarships. You were a recipient of a scholarship yourself. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the scholarship as it's known now is the Clayton Miller Memorial Scholarship. Clayton Miller was one of the founders of the Mooresville Community Children's Theater. When I was a senior in high school way back in 2007, I received an early version of this same scholarship, and then in recent years when we were established as Mooresville Community Children's Theater officially, they introduced this scholarship in his name, and they award the Clayton Miller Scholarship, and then this year we also introduced the Lisa Altieri Technical Theater Award for someone who wants to pursue technical theater as well.
What would you say to someone thinking about becoming involved in the Mooresville Community Children's Theater?
I'd say that if you're a person who is very hardworking and looking for a sense of belonging and friendship, and that you love a creative outlet, I'd say it's the best decision you've ever made.
I'd say join us, because the thing about MCCT that I love so much is that they take anyone and everyone, from the smallest of the small to the tallest of the tall. We can always find a place, and we would love to have you.
What has your experience been so far with virtual shows during COVID compared to live performances?
I'd say that it's still like a really fun experience to have, and it's just a good environment to be around, considering we have such this obstacle in the way, and that we're still finding a way to safely outsmart it, I guess, to put it in better terms. But I mean, you do miss the community aspect of maybe, you know, seeing your friends in the audience, interacting with them after shows, interacting with your classmates, but at least you're still being able to do what you love.
The biggest difference for me with, virtual performing is I don't have an audience. And as an actor, one of my biggest feeding things is seeing the audience and seeing their reaction. Because an audience lets me know how well I'm doing, or if I'm doing something wrong, or if I'm doing something right.
So what's next for the Mooresville Community Children's Theater?
Well, coming up quickly is an all-digital production of Snoopy the Musical. So the characters you know and love, Snoopy, Peppermint Patty, Linus, Lucy, Charlie Brown, and Sally, up to their usual antics. It's 100% digital. This is actually the first time that we've ever gathered as a group. It's all been one-on-one with me and the actor, filmed on green screen and then plugged into the cartoon.
Who wants to eat dog food? It tastes like it sounds. Who wants to be one of the pack and run with the hounds? Not me. That's who. Got better things to do.
And then you heard it here first. We are doing a digital cabaret for a holiday special. So we're going to be announcing that coming up later in the fall as well.
Okay guys, we're gonna play a little game. So I want you to point to the person who is most likely to forget their lines. Okay, who is most likely to laugh during a scene? Who is most likely to be nervous before a show? Thank you all so much for speaking with us today. Thank you all for what you're doing in the community and inspiring younger actors to get involved in theater. And we cannot wait to see Snoopy. We're so grateful to have such an amazing organization like the Mooresville Community Children's Theater. To learn more about their organization, visit mooresvillechildrenstheater.org. Thanks for watching. See you next week.